right here with my man, the young veteran.
Yeah.
Crafty veteran, but still not old at all. My man, Kenny Sims Jr.
What's up?
How you feeling, man? After
Turn it down a little bit. You ain't got to turn it off, just turn it down a little bit.
Appreciate that. Copyright is an issue for us sometimes, so I appreciate it, Kenny. But man, some good work here at DLX, working with DJ Zamora.
Yeah.
Kid's very tall, very talented.
Yeah.
How you feeling getting this work in, man?
I feel good. It's working. Always working on stuff. DJ helped me my last fight with Andrade. He was the main person I was sparring with, so I appreciate him always. It's always good work.
Yeah, I heard you do some coaching while fighting.
Yeah, I always try to do that if I like you. Like I like DJ. He's young. He got a lot of talent, so I see he can still a lot of stuff he can do. So whenever I see something that he's slacking on or he let me get away with doing too much, then I just let him know.
You think he'll be world champion?
Yeah, for sure. He only 20 years old. He's been in there with everybody. He sparred everybody, so I know he hold his own with everybody. Like, everybody in that come to Vegas, and everybody come to Vegas. So DJ,
since he was a teenager.
Yeah,
right?
Since he was a teenager. So DJ, yeah, he I think he got everything to be champ.
He's got it, as they say. Yeah. Are you ever think? I mean, right now you're trying to become world champion at 140, but you ever think you work with Coach K in the corner when you hang him up? You know, years and years from now.
Yeah, for sure. I think I know a lot, so I think with the knowledge that I'll get, just being around and just understanding the sport, that one day maybe, probably, most likely.
You seem like kind of got that wise temperament.
Yeah, because he always, like even if he, like, say he got to go to a fight for a weekend or something, he always makes sure I'm the one that's, like, watching, sparring. He, like, watch out for them. So, yeah.
Well, I know, like, the young guys, Shakur and Keyshawn, they love you. They root for you hard every fight like a big brother. So.
Yeah, them boys. I knew them since they was kids, so I'm happy. I'm happy for them. Happy to see them doing good.
Is there ever a dynamic of like, yeah, Shakur, I know you top 10 pound for pound and all that, but let me still tell you a little something about what I see here or there, you know, that kind of relationship, or he's not listening.
I don't tell Shakur nothing about boxing really no more. I don't really.
So for you though, man, who do you want at 40, man? Who do you feel like you're closing in on? We know Matias is on some of the cards you've been on, and
I mean, right now I'm number 2 in the WBA. They announced the interim title fight for
O'Hara Davies.
Yeah, and Barroso, which I think it should have been me and Davies, because I'm number 1. He number 1, I'm number 2. So, but I feel like at that point they just trying to look out for Barroso because of what happened with Rolly. But we'll see. I feel like right now it's a weight game for the WBA. So I think after they fight, I should most likely move up to number 1 to be mandatory. And it all depends on what Rolly gonna do. So if Rolly vacate, I think I'll fight the winner of that fight for the title. And if he decides, I don't think he's gonna fight though. I don't think he's gonna fight the winner of that fight.
Do you think Rolly would beat O'Hara Davies?
I don't think much of either one of them, but he can punch, and Davies not really that sharp on defense. So it's possible, but I think Davies might outwork him. I ain't really know.
What's
this
the
nigga ugly?
What's the dynamic with you and Rolly? You got what happens when you guys cross paths? Is it like competitive fire there between you two, or is it?
I mean, I don't really know Rolly that well. It's just all I know is what I see when he get in the ring. I mean, he speak to me when he see me. It's cool. Ain't no beef. I just think he not on my level when it comes to boxing.
You ever spar with him?
Nah, I just me looking from the outside. I just don't think he can deal with me. And I just think I'm on another level than him.
Well, you know what? I feel like maybe they want to make Ryan and Rolly.
Yeah, for sure. I see it. I see the play. But if I got something to say about that, I'm not trying to step aside and let them do that, because I think either one of them can deal with me, like Ryan or Rolly. So it's just a matter of me getting a chance to get in there and show it.
I mean, how great would that be to get that chance? You are right there in the rankings, so it's not out of the question.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't. If I tell myself, like, every day I step at the gym, I feel like I convince myself more and more that can't none of these people mess with me at one point. Like every day I step in the gym, I'm getting better and better, and I just feel like I'm convincing myself more and more every day that they can't mess with me. So
did that start more so even more after the Elvis fight?
Yeah, for sure. I think I've improved a lot since that fight. It's just that was just a jump start, a kick start. I think I've changed a lot since that fight, mentally, physically, everything. I don't think I'm the same fighter I was just a year and a half, 2 years ago. So
you feel like a big change has been staying in the pocket more, as opposed to.
I always liked that, but I just didn't really. I would just do it and not think while I was doing it. Now I can stay there. It's like everything's slowing down for me, I guess. Mm-hmm. Like when I see stuff before it happen now, sometimes. So.
Yeah, what's that? Because I feel like the best fighters, they could counter and they could punch in between the other guys' punches. Mm-hmm. And you're talking about it slowing down, you can see everything. So what's that like? How could you explain that to the fans when you start punching in between the other guys' shots, seeing openings? Yeah.
For me, it's just anticipating. I think like, what would I do if I did that to myself? What would I do? So in certain instances, like if I'm in there with somebody that got a good boxing mind, then it's easier for me to be like, okay, I would do this, so they most likely gonna do this. And then I just think how I would counter myself.
Is it like, okay, I'm gonna throw the jab. I already know he's gonna try and come over the top with the right hand over the jab.
Yeah, for sure. Like say I've been there with a southpaw. If I'm like, cause I box southpaw, so I know what they thinking. So if I switch southpaw like my last fight, I fought a lot of their fights southpaw because I know that's more uncomfortable for a southpaw to fight against another southpaw. So it was easier for me to get my jab off because he was southpaw and I know he's not used to it coming from the angle. So it's just a thinking game.
Like Crawford did Spence.
Yeah, it's just a thinking game with me at all times now.
So just want to ask too though about if Rolly and Ryan did wind up fighting for that BA title, who do you think will win that fight?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm not even trying to think about them fighting each other for that title. If they fight and it's not for the title, then I'll probably go with Ryan. He I mean, they both got their technical flaws, but I just think Ryan more explosive, and I think Rolly's, I guess, gimmick of his mouth for getting him to spots is running out. So he got to cash out somehow, and I think that's why they trying to get the Ryan fight. He's trying to cash out on that gimmick before it's up.
What could you do as a guy who's not with all the talk and doesn't like have the networks, really, really, really backing them? What could you do to get one of those guys in there besides what you've already done, which is get yourself up in the rankings in the top 2 or 3?
I think I just got to win. We got to get to that mandatory spot, get to number 1. That's the only thing I think. Because I know I'm big risk, and for me, I ain't gonna say big risk. I think they know they can't beat me, and they ain't gonna get in there if they don't got to. So.
Yeah. Do you get any advice from dudes like Terrence or them who they had to wait for to get the fights they felt like they deserved too?
Bud called me about a month ago. He just called me because he was in Chicago.
So he's thinking about you.
Yeah. So he just called me and he's like, he was joking with me at first, but then he was just like, when they gonna talk about getting me back in there. He's just like, and I just told him, I'm like, they're not trying to give me the chance, but he was like, yeah, I know, just stay ready, because your call can come at any time.
What would you think if Bud fought Boots? I know he wants Canelo. He wants, the big Canelo fight, and he's not really interested in Boots, and I get why.
Like, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
But he ain't really got that much longer in the game. He already said it himself. He ain't trying to stick around.
There's not much in it for him to fight.
I don't even think that fight makes sense for him at all, really.
Yeah.
Like Boots coming up.
Right.
Like Boots, I think it'd be a good fight, but I don't think it's as far as like business wise, and that's what boxing is nowadays. It's business, so I don't think that makes sense for him.
Is it too much business and not enough sport?
Sometimes.
Kind of thing,
Sometimes I think at the level Bud at though, no.
Yeah, not even talking about him. I just more.
Well, sometimes at the levels like under that, yeah. But when you get to that level like Canelo and Bud, Fury,
your work in
Fury that was a business move. So I think when you get to that point, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Were you
because you calling the shots?
But speaking of Fury, were you as a boxing guy a little upset that he did what he did with the MMA guy in his first fight? You're not tripping off that?
Nah, I wasn't tripping about it.
It's funny. I'm not even a fighter, and I was a little hurt.
Nah, I wasn't upset. I just think he trained hard, did everything he was supposed to do. I don't think he did. But maybe Ngannou just had a good day.
But not having a good day, not training is one thing. But there was like no snap, no speed, and pop.
He ain't look good. He just looked like, excuse my language. He was like, man, fuck this. I'm about to go get paid. He looked like that. So I wasn't mad about it. I ain't really.
But I'm surprised that he looked like that even on his off day. Like I would still think Fury on his off day is going to be better than that.
Yeah, he looked like a novice. He looked like a novice. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing. They looked like they was on the same level.
Right. Well, actually, Ngannou's backhands, whether it was the southpaw backhand or they were straighter. Like,
Fury was in there. I don't know what he was doing. But it's boxing. Stuff happens.
I'm saying, did we as boxing take the L that day? Or is it
we still won, so I ain't really. And I think it's proven facts already that them MMA guys can't do boxing. Like it's no competition. Like I seen all the other guys, the smaller guys, trying to call out Shakur and
Sean O'Malley,
and Devin Haney and all type of shit, and I'm just like, dude, you'll have no chance at all.
Well, they feel like they got a chance now after Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury. Yeah, that's the effect.
Yeah, it's just false hope. Yeah. They want a paycheck, Yeah. I just don't think the MMA doesn't translate to boxing. I honestly think Ngannou did good, like just trying to box regular. But I think MMA people, if they did want to do good in boxing, I feel like if they did the awkward shit that they do, they'd probably do better. But I don't think they have a chance in hell of getting to like the top level of boxing. Like it ain't no. Like Ngannou, I don't think he beats the other dudes.
Doesn't beat Deontay Wilder.
No, Deontay Wilder I think knocks him out. Anthony Joshua I think knocks him out. Usyk makes him look silly.
Big Bang Zhang.
Yeah, Zhang knocks him out. I don't think. And even if they don't knock him out, they beat the shit out of him. So
I imagine you had some very, very one-sided sparring sessions with guys from MMA. I imagine.
Yeah. For sure. Back at home, when I was younger, I ain't sparred an MMA guy in a long time, but yeah. I fought an MMA guy like my early, like super early on. I fought an MMA guy. I stopped him.
You on some Cassius Clay collared cards? Remember when Cassius
Clay
Collard was having his run?
When I fought on Christmas. He fought the Cuban kid. I forgot his name.
He was on a run.
Yeah. He fought Q. Q beat him.
That's the man that put an end to it right there.
Yeah, Q beat him.
That's the man that put an end to it. See when the spotlight was on him, he held the sport on his back and got it done.
Yeah, Q beat him.
But that's all I got for you, Kenny. Looking forward to seeing you fight. I know you might not be able to really give us a true update, but do you feel like we will see you before 2023 is over?
Yeah, I'll be back before the year's over. Hopefully soon I could announce something. They give me some more information, but I'm back before the year's over for sure. That's why I'm out here training, getting sharp.
Because you look close to weight. Like you look like 150 something, maybe. Yeah. But
yeah, I'm good. We getting ready, getting sharp. I felt good today sparring. I felt super sharp. So it's just all a matter of getting the date and being ready.
Yeah, you and Zamora were both sharp, man.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate DJ. He helped me a lot the last fight, so.
Thank you, Kenny.
Appreciate it.